Jesus, my eyes. Oh my god. I'm blind. I'm just playing a game. I know that plastic love. I love that song. I've had this shirt for years. I finally have an excuse to wear it on the channel. I think I've worn it before on the channel. I don't remember when, but hey, I'm really leaning into the Japanese this year for J-Horror January. We're continuing J-Horror January with The Ring, the original Japanese version of The Ring. Last week we saw the original Grudge. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe they're from the same filmmaker, which is interesting. I could see the similarities here, and I could see that guy's probably a billionaire. Considering how much these movies took off, that guy's making bank off of these two creepy kids. He was just like, you know what? I'm going to make a creepy little boy that's all pale and ashy, and I'm going to make a creepy little girl that's all pale and wet. And there we go. Rest is history. I've seen the remake of The Thing, the American one, at the perfect age when I was young, that it would scare the bejesus out of me for life. It still scares the bejesus out of me. And it's not even the girl coming out of the TV, not even the videotape itself, not even the 7 days. It's the face that the people have when they get killed that scared the bejesus. I can't even do it. You know what I mean? I'm really interested to get into this version of The Ring, how it all originated, where it all started. Is it the same? Is what's different? I'm curious to find out. But we're gonna find out just how spooky this one is. And if you want to see the full uncut reaction to all of the movies I'm covering, patreon.com/BS movies. Only $1 a month. $1 for a month, for $12 a year. $1 a month. Get you all that and much more. And the Patreon exclusive for this month, once again, is One Cut of the Dead. It's on Shudder. I highly recommend it. I highly recommend not looking anything about the movie up and just watching it. Go in as blind as you possibly can to that movie. It's absolutely a masterpiece. And I want to thank the Patreon pals: Hannah, Nick, Kev, Battle Sister Cat, George, Ken, Greg, Terry. I mean, I'm not going to watch the movie now, so when the reaction starts, I'm probably going to be dressed different and my hair's I'm just out the shower. I'm actually, speaking of Japanese, this is actually, now that it's hitting me, I'm going to a hibachi place like in an hour, so I can't watch the movie now. I'm going to watch it when I get back. But man, I'm really leaning into the Japanese of it all. Is hibachi Japanese? I feel like, they throw the food around in your face, spray soy sauce on you. That seems like a Japanese thing to do. I don't know, really. Without further ado, let's watch the original The Ring. 7 days. 7 days. What's Japanese for 7 days? 7 días. That's Spanish, not Japanese. That's the only other language I know. Imagine if there was a Spanish The Ring. The girl would come out wearing like a quinceañera dress. Okay, I am back from hibachi. It's nighttime. It's almost midnight. And you know what? I saw The Grudge in broad daylight. Might as well see The Ring pitch black. So all the lights are off except for the lights over here and the TV, obviously. Hey, if the Grudge spooked me in daylight, I can't imagine what The Ring's about to do to me at night. And yeah, without further ado, folks, here we go. Okay, so Ring is streaming on AMC Plus, the Criterion Channel, Tubi, Canopy, Shudder, fucking Arrow, everywhere. Ring is a pretty easy movie to find if you want to watch along. Okay, here's yet another Japanese horror film I've seen with Japanese schoolgirls. If you're keeping track, that's all of them so far. Somebody please recommend me a Japanese horror movie without schoolgirls. I swear to God, if I watch Tetsuo the Iron Man in a couple of weeks and there's a schoolgirl, I'm going to lose my shit. This girl's relatively calm for it being 1 week now. It's been a week. You're relatively calm for having seen the most scariest videotape and then getting that call. You know how I would spend that week? In goddamn fucking solitary confinement with a gun pointed at wherever. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay, maybe she wasn't lying. Maybe she was, there was a smidgen of truth to that joke. Maybe you weren't kidding, were you? You weren't kidding, were you, honey? Oh, boy. What does that clock have Dr. Seuss font? You get it. It's for you. I know it's for you. You get it. I'm not answering that. And then it rings again. Get it? Ring. It's not about a ring. It's about the phone ringing. How did I just make that connection? Is there a TV around you? Honey, you in danger. There's a TV around you. Are they gonna come out of the fridge like Freddy? In that one fucking movie? Which Freddy was that when he comes out of the fridge? He calls that chick fat. Oh, there's a TV near you. I will say, you can see the budget increase in this, but compared to Grudge, but not in like a showy way so far. It's just like, I don't know. I dig the vibes of these movies aesthetically. Are these shot on film? These have like a really cool look to them in a way that I can't explain. Ma'am, why'd you just turn it off? You should have unplugged it. Not that that would help. What the fuck is that?
誰に聞いても伊豆の方って言うでしょう。ああ、じゃあその辺がルーツってことかな。口先女はどこでしたっけ？岐阜だって言うけど、確かあの辺で大きな事故があって、それが噂を。
I mean, I am curious as to how far in are we with the sequels, because now that we're in a modern age of like viral videos, things like that, how far spread does this ring curse get? Because if it's like online, you're fucked. The world is fucked. There's no way you can stop that spreading on the internet like that, you know? It's not like a 2 girls 1 cup situation where it's like, guys, you gotta see this. If it's online and it's viral, that shit that's a world ender of a goddamn curse. I'm very itchy because I was just around my niece's cats and I'm allergic to cats. So if you hear scratching, it is not the movie. It is just me scratching myself because niece's cats. Oh, she did die. Okay. Uh-oh. What happened to you? It's a closed casket, I'm assuming. Ah, it is closed casket. Buddy, you don't want to look in there. No, nobody will look in there. I wonder if they're going to show it in this one. I feel like the Grudge movie wasn't really gory or violent or necessarily... There was just nothing visually like... Blah, you know what I mean? I have no other words. Grotesque, I guess? You know? Other than, you know, the ghosts. Kid, put some pants on. You pantless at a funeral? Kid, come on. This kid is wearing, I swear to God, he's wearing goddamn Speedo at a funeral. It's insane. Oh, everyone that saw the tape died at the same time. That's really cool. Oh, shut up! Oh, that's spooky. Oh, that's even spookier. Okay, this isn't like... Okay, it's not like I feel like the American remake went a lot more fucking wacky with it. You know, a lot of that's just somebody going, which is, you know, still scary. American remake is a fuck. That was an inhuman amount of face stretching. Oh my god! Wait, hold on. The boyfriend's face was fucked up. That was even scarier. Go back to that. Oh, that little glimpse of his face, like, oh man, ew. That made me clench. I clenched when I noticed. God help you if you watch. I mean, I assume because they have a Versus movie together, but like, what if somebody watches the tape in the Grudge house? Are the ghosts gonna fight over who gets to kill that person? Like, no, he was in the Grudge house, but they're like, no, he also saw the tape. That is very much like the cut in the movie, but the American one. But that pose is actually, that was nasty. That's pretty gnarly. Yeah, the American one kind of went overboard. Now that I'm thinking about it, I mean, it still scares me, that face. But, you know, having it be a scream, like The Grudge. The granny died like this, you know, that's fucking creepy. But yeah, dying just like screaming is yeah, that's disturbing. You know who does a great one is Jim Carrey in Yes Man. That dream sequence where he dreams that he's dead and all of his friends don't give a shit and he's just like on the couch like he watches the Ring video. Oh, it's doing the Grudge thing. Ew, this is actually creepier than the Grudge thing. I don't like it. Ew. Oh, I love this place. It's spooky as hell, but it's gorgeous. It's very Twin Peaksy. I love it. Speaking of Twin Peaks. Thank you, Hannah, for the shirt. Does she come out of a TV in this movie, or? Because I feel like that TV... These TVs have not been nearly big enough for a human body to fit through. Then again, they are some sort of cursed ghost spirit, so they don't really go by the laws of... Do not turn that on! The hell's your problem, man? You just... You keep hearing stories about a haunted videotape, and then you turn on the TV all reckless like. Are those like actual movies, or are those like... Oh! It's that one because the film got grainier. Ma'am. I mean, look, we wouldn't have a movie if she didn't watch the tape, alright? We wouldn't have movies, especially horror movies, if people didn't make foolish decisions. You gotta just accept that. We won't have a movie if she doesn't put this tape on and watch it, you know? So she's gonna put this tape on, and she's gonna watch it. I'm curious as to what this tape looks like, because the American tape is pretty spooky. Oh yeah, this is yeah, no. I hate this. Oh no. Oh no. I just got like a pit in my stomach. Oh no. It's great imagery. I will say both tapes have just fantastic imagery. These are so... They're almost like Tool music videos or Aphex Twin videos or something, you know? It's just like disturbing in a very specific way. That's so analog horror. You could see where how this is like the birth of that sort of aesthetic. And oh my god. Man. And the week starts. And now the 7 days begin. What if you don't answer the phone? What if I'm like, nah, I'm good? He's like, I can't start the curse unless they pick up the phone. What if you just never pick up the phone ever again? Nice try. Ew. Ew. They gave me like ASMR tingles. I hate it. It's been. Alright, let me see your spooky ass face. Let me see your bulbous head. Is it bulbous? Better be bulbous. Oh, it's a bit bulbous. No, that would scare the fuck out of me, though, if my picture came out. Like, when I get red eye in pictures, it scares me. Wait, if you watch the tape again, do you extend your 7 days? You just gotta watch the tape, like, every day? It's like, okay, now you got 14 days. Why would you make a copy? No, you just take that one. You can keep it. It's all yours, man. Ma'am, you got a little time left. Why are you... Alright. Not in the work? What if somebody walks by and glances at it? Do they also have 7 days? What if they just like... Huh? Now they got 7 days. Is this guy gonna have 7 days because he's in the room looking at a still frame of it? I don't know the rules of this. I'm just terrified for these people. Loki is giving me long legs vibes, this. But I guess it's because it's like an investigation into this occultish, otherworldly, paranormal thing that's killing people. That's giving me long legs vibes of it all. But also, like, cinematography-wise, it's giving me long legs vibes. I didn't see that many horror movies that were current in 2024, so I'll just say my favorite ones, which were Abigail, Long Legs, First Omen, In a Violent Nature, Alien Romulus, and Lisa Frankenstein. First Omen and In a Violent Nature, reactions are on the channel if you want to check them out. I love those movies. Oh my god, we're inching even closer. How is a week going by this fast? And you're gonna screw over your grandpa because of this? Not your grandpa, your dad? That kid passed the fuck out on the floor. I don't even think he was tired. I think he just like ran into the wall and just like concussed himself and passed out. Oh, I forgot y'all sleep on the floor. So he was just everywhere's a bed. Hey, look, if you wanna fucking solve a curse, get an investigative reporter cursed. They'll do everything they can, I guess, huh? They should bring an investigative reporter into the Grudge house. Would have solved that shit better than the cops in that movie. Fucking dumbass cops in the Grudge. Huh? Oh shit! I forgot that the kid watches it. Oh no, that's terrifying. That's scary. Now you really gotta solve this shit, man. Why did you bring that with you? Who? What does this kid know? What do you know? What are you seeing, kid? What's your insight on this, huh? You're a better investigative reporter than your parents from the sound of it. I love her jacket. I love his jacket. I just love their fits. Oh, what a beautiful place. Look at this mountain. Man, you got so little time left. Y'all better haul ass. Y'all are not acting like you got a week left to live. By the way, is this the guy from Sunshine? Is that the dude from... He's on Shogun, right? Bullet Train. He's in what else is he in? He's in a lot of good movies. I really like that actor. Is it him? When he was young? That dude's got a cool ass vibe. And this guy's got a cool ass, like a similar cool ass vibe. It's gotta be him. I forgot the lore behind the video. It's just something about something being really pixelated that fucks with me like that. I forgot what the lore of the Ring video is, actually. I know it's a little girl in a well, but like, why is she in a well? If anybody could find me like a male version of her jacket or just his jacket, please let me know in the comments. I want those jackets. Oh! That's great. Okay. We're in the right spot. We're here. We're getting there.
待ってください。お願いです。静子さんのことを聞かせてください。話すことは何もない。静子さんには娘さんが。そんなものはいない。
Yes, there was. What are you hiding? You gotta be more. Look, you gotta be more tactful with your questioning, man. You can't just assault the guy. I mean, you have 2 days left to live. Your son has a week. It's not, I understand your desperation. Now you're acting like somebody who's got very little time to live. Wow, what a gorgeous fucking. There's some gorgeous places. Oh boy, we gotta, guys. Again, we're acting like we're not in a rush. We're in a bit of a rush here. Are you seeing something? Are you also psychic? Oh, he's also psychic? What? What's happening? What? Wait, where are we? What's going on? I don't know what's vulgar about it. This lady's dressed down to her, past her ankles. Leave her alone. Whoa, jeez, what happened to that guy? Oh! Oh, now you... she's a fraud! No, wait. She's a monster! Either way, we were gonna attack you, no matter what. Sadako. Sadako. That's who the girl's name is. Sadako. Most people can kill someone dead. That is what killing is. You kill someone dead. Ew! Get that girl a haircut. Get that girl a brush, a comb. Ew! Why did she make it a video? That's what I want to know. Her rage? It's a Jew on again? It's another grudge? And you're very demure about to die, you know? You're about... Okay, now you're crying. Alright, now we're freaking out. Okay. This would be me day 1 of 7. You can't imagine how I would be day 7. You will not fathom my behavior on day 7. If you guys won't even know. It is strange. I've been saying that this whole movie. I doubt it. There's sequels. That's the downside of knowing that there's sequels. It's like, oh, this could be the end of the curse. I'm like, honey, it's like 8 movies after this. Ain't no way. You know, people after Friday the 13th 1 were probably like, yeah, that's the end of that. Not knowing, you know, not knowing. Same after the first Freddy movie. They didn't know. They especially didn't know at the end of Halloween. We just don't know. There could be like 7 more Long Legs movies for all I know. Jesus, my eyes. Oh my god. I'm blind. What? Okay. See, that's not scary when you use that sound effect. Not the fucking stock sound effect. Come on, man. There's scratches in the well. Like she's been trying to get out for a minute. Oh, her nails are stuck in the rocks. That's why she didn't have nails. Gross. We're gonna be here a while if this is how we're doing things. Ma'am, again, a bit more urgency. Woo, you know it's stink in there. You know it's stink over there. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of filled it up again more. I keep puking. So it's kind of a... I just keep filling it with more liquid. I peed a little bit too. Alright. There you are. Hey. Hey. Sadako? I'm trying to help you. Alright? You don't gotta be rude. Alright, we're trying to get you out of here. We're trying to pull you out of this shit. You don't gotta kill me for that. I'm on your side, hun. I'm just like really passive aggressive to her. I'm not like treating her like a little girl. Okay, that was gross. Oh, is the goop tears? Is she crying goop? You know, we should have done this in the first place. I don't know why we didn't do this in the first place. We could have called the cops a long time ago. They would have dug that, they would've excavated that place in a minute. Swear to God, if she walks into our apartment and her kid is like, I'm gonna lose my shit. I meant 7 business day. Yesterday was a weekend. Did you just realize that your son is like not a... Do you remember the 21st day of September? It was a Tuesday in Japan, remember? Sadako fell down a well and died. Yeah, it is not over. It's not over. It's not even close to being over, man. You guys are fucked. Oh, this is not good. Is she gonna come? You know what? I just realized she hasn't come out of the TV. But why? We saved you. I want to know why she's still like upset. Like hey, we were trying to help you, hun. Do you remember 21st September? Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. This better look crazy. I mean, this already looks crazy. This is scary as fuck. Oh, okay. I guess you can fit through there. That's great. That's great. That really is spooky. Sadako, you're a bit rude. We were trying to help you. Is the footage in reverse? Oh, that's great. That makes it even eerier. Yeah, no, that's so eerie. Ew! Oh! Ew! Oh, I hate that. Well, Kitty, your days are numbered, that's for sure. By the way, he's dead. I should have led with that. I should have led with that. He died. Dibs on his jacket! What if you put in the tape and she's like making out with your husband? Is that Mike Tyson? Wow, you don't expect to see Mike Tyson in the Japanese version of The Ring. Yet there he is. You know what? You know what? Not as scary when it's not grainy and in color. Not as scary. I think the VHS grain of it all kind of really ups the creep factor of that.
1週間以内にダビングした他の人に見せるの。じゃあ見せられた
You gotta circulate the tapes? What is this, Mystery Science Theater? You gonna kill your dad for your son? Show it to a random person, I don't know. That's a fucked up ending. Do you remember the day after 21st September? This is not what I expected the end credits music for this movie to sound like. I feel like a Kingdom Hearts cutscene is about to start. What's happening? And that was Ring. Not a lot of Ring. Well, if you count phone ring, yes, there's a lot of Ring. But the ring itself, not a lot of it. I will say, look, here's my initial thought of this. It is a very different type of horror than but like watching this, and I haven't seen the Grudge remake. I saw the Ring remake once when I was way too young to see that, but it's still ingrained in my memory for the most part. It's a very different vibe of horror between these movies and the American remakes, where I haven't seen the Grudge remake, but at least for the Ring remake, it's very I can't put into words, so I'm just going to use sounds, and I hope you guys get what I mean. The American remake of these movies are very while the original versions are this. It's just a very steady dread instead of ramping up the it's just a very eerie dread. It's not trying to scare you in a way that's like or pop out at you or nothing's really trying to get your heartbeat racing. It is simply trying to fill you with a dread and a worry and just like it's just here to bring you down. You know what I mean? Whereas the American Ring was very much Gore Verbinski going ham. So both. I like the American Ring, but both are good in very different ways in their own right, which I like. That's how you should do like an American remake of something. You switch the vibe up, because if you try to copy the same vibe, you're not going to capture that vibe. The rules, I'm a bit like, why? I don't know why you got to make a copy of it. I don't know what Sadako's beef is. I will say I am looking forward to seeing what these sequels get into with the lore and all of that. You know, how does this tape thing work? Like, why is it a tape? I'm very curious as to all the Sadako of it all, you know? So, you know, in the coming years, we'll be looking at the sequels. But yeah, for now, that was the first Ring. I like it about as much as The Grudge, I will say. Next week, we're going to be looking at yet another movie about a curse. And this time, I kept saying, what would happen if the Ring tape got online? We're going to find out with the movie Pulse. Because if I remember correctly, Pulse is like something on the internet being haunted. Which I like that we're like slowly, you know, we went from a haunted house to a haunted video to the haunted internet. You know, we're catching up with the technology of the times, all leading up to the oldest movie, which is Tetsuo the Iron Man, which is a haunted person that is a machine, I assume. But yeah, if you want to see the full uncut version of all the videos, including this one, patreon.com/bsmovies. Again, only $1 a month, and you get the full commentary, the full reaction, the full shebang. Look, does it count if I saw it? Because I didn't really see the tape. I just saw somebody watch the tape, but I didn't see the actual tape itself. Do I got 7 days? Do I got a week? Find out. If I don't upload next week, you'll know. But yeah, thank you to Hannah, Nick, Kev, Battle Sister Cat, George, Ken, Greg, and Terry. Once again, the Patreon pals. My Ring rascals. I got one out. And my Grudge group. Forgot to do one last week, so there you go. And yeah, we'll see you next week for Pulse. Very curious to see how that goes. And until then, hey man, VHS tapes. If I had a nickel for every haunted VHS tape movie, I'd have a bunch by now for sure. Have like $1 maybe.